Hello and welcome back. It's your old friend Andrew, and we are here in Black Mountains, Montana, right in the middle of barley harvest. Uh, and I decided to make a harvesting video. Uh, Now, you may notice that it's Wednesday, and I dropped my promised weekly schedule, and yeah, I did so. I realized that I can't and I don't want to hold myself to schedules. Uh, I'm not in the dire need of that, and it's my summer holiday, and I have to do other things than YouTube videos, and it's just fine. Anyway, so we're just about uh, op opening this field right here. Um, so yeah, that's what's going on. Also, well, my weekend has been quite busy. Oh, I need to start the engine to say the very least. Because on Saturday I've been to a wedding of an old friend, by which I don't mean he's old, I mean he's been a friend for a long time. Uh, Everything is fine with the machine, yeah. And it was great fun, but it was also a huge undertaking. I got home at 4 in the morning on Sunday, so you can guess. It was a huge party. And then on Sunday in the afternoon, I met an old friend from college or university, and there was a lot of catching up to do, but that was cool once again. So that was my busy weekend, and this week is not an easy matter either. And next week I won't be uh, available even. I will do a few videos for timed releases, that's the plan. Yeah. So summer is at full swing. Oh, now I turned it off, great. Also, this is the first time you can see the Scarlet Lady in action, right? Wow, interesting times. As you can see, for the most part, it's the same identical combine as it used to be when it was black. Except for the fact that this is the aftermarket version of the custom modding made by SBT, which has the option of coloring the body. And I added in some interesting color variations like the one you can see. It's the hardy red, by the way, if you're wondering. Also, it's still the Challenger configuration, I just had the Challenger logo removed. Yeah. Because if you check carefully on the internet, you can find actual pictures of versions that are just called Echo Ideal, and they are without all the trademark logos that are available. So neither Fenn nor Massey Ferguson or Challenger, just Echo Ideal. It's an interesting question. Does it mean that they come out as a trademark? That would be interesting. Yeah, so barley harvest is in full swing. I think we're a little more than halfway done. If you don't count baling. And it's not that huge of a money. I mean, barley is the least valuable crop of all. But still, with this amount I hope to make good money. And I want to use that money, sorry again, morning raspiness. I want to use that money towards further shrinking my debt. I have already paid back a good amount. I show you the uh, financial page right away once the grain tank is full, and we have to stop anyway to empty. Almost there. Then again, I have big plans because things always come my way that inspire me to big plans. I will tell you more about those when we have a full trailer load. Which will happen fast if you check out that we've been going for like what 5 minutes or so, and I almost have a full grain tank. Lots of grain in this game. Grain cart, grain tank, grain bin, grain silo. Not that way. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're tabbing because we're lazy tonight. Today it's morning time for me when I'm recording this video, but you can see that. And I enjoy that it's summer holiday and I can stay in bed late. I got up around 10 and I don't feel any guilt about that. Was I Nah, I wasn't stupid enough to turn the engine down. Great. So we can keep rolling. And sometimes the Limp Bizkit song comes to mind, which is, I know, a cover, but for me and my generation, it's that uh, well, very successful but not so good cover that keeps that song alive. I mean, Limp Bizkit was a thing for our generation, and we were young, and 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 uh, and we liked it because you make mistakes when you're young. Well, let's just go with that. I mean, generally, most people in my uh, age group uh, enjoyed the likes of Limp Bizkit and Linkin Park to some extent. I mean, uh, Linkin Park held its own quite well, but Limp Bizkit, it just got down the drain because it was, well, it was only wrong because of Fred Durst. If it wasn't for him, Limp Bizkit could still be a thing, and it could still uh, have a solid fan base and all that. Sad story. Anyway, that's the song that comes to mind because I clearly have uh, no good taste in music, and uh, I don't know better songs than that. Shame on me. Uh, Also, I like to murder Rob with my stupid earworms. uh, he's got a quite refined taste in music, and uh, I know uh, trashy hit songs quite well, and I like to kill them with those. Because he just mm, despises them for all the good reasons. Yeah, it's a thing. And rolling was one of them as well. I think it happened that I was harassing him with that song. The the prime harassing material is An Angel by Cali Family. uh, if you don't know that song, I'm not sure if you want to check out, but if you're brave enough, then kudos for you. uh, and I also like to to tire him with the typical Hungarian uh, Eurodance nonsense. So yeah, that's a thing. Ooh, another thing that I wanted to talk about. Probably by the time you see this video, uh, the mod contest mods are out because there is a mod contest going on if you're not aware for Farming Simulator, and if you're involved and you're playing the game, you definitely should check those out, because it's just practically the single biggest event in every in the life cycle of every title in the series, and this is the event that that how to put it, that reinvigorates. Yeah, that's okay. I found the most formal, most clunky word. So that reinvigorates the mod community and drags it out of its slumber that usually happens when the previous title gets to the end of its life cycle and the new one is introduced with all of its backwards ass overthinking of how mods working. I mean, the situation is not that horrible with 19. A lot of things hold up that were in 17, especially if they were brand new thing for 17 and not converted. But yeah, so it's a huge event, and probably the contestants entries are available for you to download and check out. If not, then very soon they arrive, and then you can vote for them. And there are various categories, like I think that for equipment there is a category of young timers that is farming technology no younger than 1999, so anything plays that is in real life made before 1999, obviously. I'm very interested in that category, and I look forward to nice and nifty pieces of equipment of all sorts that may come in that category. I have no idea of the entries, but that I hope that it's going to be a rich field. And then there is a best map category, I think, as per usual. That for all sorts of maps, and I've seen some very promising entries over Facebook, thanks to Virtual Farmer, who is pretty much doing the work of several people holding the community together. He's a great guy. If you don't know him, you should check out his YouTube, Virtual Farmer. He does let's plays like I do, except he's doing it much better, and all sorts of things. Yeah, so there are quite a few promising entries in that category, and there is a specifically sponsored map contest where contestants have to do the future farm in Switzerland, just like the other or in 2017 they had to do the aggravation Gniazmost in the Czech Republic. That is the horse demo farm over in the Czech Republic. That way is my trailer load. Yeah, so this time around they have to do this future farm thingy, and I know for a fact because he posted it on Facebook that Oxygen David has an entry in that category, and the pictures he posted look just fantastic. So I will definitely check it out. Maybe I will do a map first look uh, video. Mm, yeah, I mean, yeah, that's a great idea. Maybe I'll do first look videos for next week. Uh, you have to live with that. That or Borderlands, I'll see for myself. Yeah, so practically there are these all sorts of categories and all that, and you can uh, you can check them out and you can vote for them. Uh, and I think it's the last time it was a score system where you could give anything between 1 and 5 points, not stars. I think it was like that. I'm not sure now, but I remember there was something like that. So uh, yeah, and obviously uh, you can do that once per mod. And while there was a bit of an uproar because console players were once again left out, because this mod contest is PC only. I'm sorry if you're a console player. Um, the voting only works in game, just like with the regular mods rating system. It has been moved in game. So practically the way it works, you start up your game, you go to the mods category in the menu, and there you can download them in game. I usually do that when I download from ModHub. I no longer go to the site. I just go there to check them out. But downloading happens through the game because really there is nothing you should uh, mess around with. I mean, it just really cuts out the time while you download it and then you move it to the mods folder. Yeah, so and then you can also rate and vote the mods in that menu if you haven't noticed yet. I tell you. Okay, so now the future plans. When we will have so much money we have no idea where to put it. Or earlier, uh, because why not spend money on useful things. What I want to do is as nice as this little forested area or uh, or glade or whatever that is, and so as nice it is, I think I'm going to cut these trees down, or at least some of them, and I want to replace them with those nice orchard mods that are out. Those came out in late May, early June, I think. Uh, I want to have some apple trees because apple is pretty much my favorite food, together with strawberries. Yeah, so that's the plan. But first, I think I pay more of my debts back. Whoa. The driver is drunk, definitely. It's a good thing we're on a private road too, and I won't get stopped by the police. Alright, we just park it over here. And I think we're doing the emptying East Coast / Midwestern style, where the combine goes to the trailer, and we won't be messing around with chaser bins because we don't have one for starters. There we go. I mean, I'm not sure if it's East Coast slash Midwestern style. I think it depends on the farm and the available equipment, but I've seen more than one video where the grain truck just stands on the road next to the field, or on the edge of the road if it's a public road, because that happens, and the combine comes over uh, to empty the grain tank on the trailer. It's not very good that we're working our way away from the trailer and not towards it, because the ideal way would be that. But or we could do that so that I think we move away to that. Nah, it's okay. I don't care right now. Oh, I forgot to show you the finances, didn't I? One of these days. I want to check it out because I don't remember where we are standing either. It's a happy state of life when you tend to forget things that you should remember, only to burden you. Uh, and that happens to me sometimes. But it's okay. Alright. I think this field is significantly smaller than the other one because I'm moving way faster. That, or I just fixed up the combine in between. Uh, because it was quite at the end of its maintenance cycle, and especially the header was downtrodden. I could only go with 8 miles per hour. No, kilometers per hour. That's even less miles per hour. Yeah, so it's an interesting American farm where I measure speed in kilometers, and I have pounds for money. But you have to live with it. I mean, I can. Also, the header is now Fent. I just realized that I changed it over. It's no longer Challenger. I didn't mess with the logos in that one because it's from a different package. It's from the Ideal extension mod, if you wonder. Uh, that practically adds smaller headers to the uh, game, fit for the Ideal. Um, it's great. And I think we are going to be full very soon, and that is going to be the point where I let you go. And I also go and do other things. As much as I would enjoy finishing this field off. But I have places to be and things to do. That's how life works. Alright. Oh, yeah. Remember when I said I'm going to do this way? Alright. Yeah, open this up. And let's try and hit the trailer. And I did that just fine. Alright, so thank you very much for hanging around again and watching. Please don't forget to put down your thoughts in the comment section, drop a like if you enjoyed the video, maybe subscribe if you haven't done yet, that would mean a great deal to me, and also tell your friends about the channel and make sure they tell their friends. And see you next time, bye bye.